the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, call Haloyim to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakahakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. Want to make a quick video about the you know what. All right, and this thing is staring right in our face now in these latter of the last days. All right, and this video is inspired by the word market. And when I heard the word, I was like, market, like, wow, okay, that's pretty interesting. And it reads here, early 12th century, a meeting at a fixed time for buying and selling livestock. And one time, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans were bought and sold as livestock also, But hey, that's another story for another time. And provisions, an occasion on which goods are publicly exposed for sale, and buyers assemble to purchase. Okay, marketplace, trade, commerce. All right. From Latin mercatus, trading, buying, and selling, trade market. All right. So we pretty much got the down here at the bottom says this is an italic form, Slakia, an italic root merc, possibly from Etruscan, referring to various aspects of economics. All right. So now let's go to real quick, just dive right into the MOTB. I just find that very interesting that word market went into that. So where are we at? Close. Okay, let's go back to the Revelation 13. I'm gonna start up at 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Okay. And we know who the beast is, man. The EU. Okay, NATO. Okay, spearheaded by America, aka Babylon the Great, right? The whole beast system. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor. So your top celebrities, all the way down to the kids beating the buckets on the side of the E-way, man. Okay. Free and bond to receive a mark. What's that mark? Let's see here. Charagma. All right. Stamp and imprint. Okay. Of the mark stamped on the forehead, on the right hand of the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Okay. A brand. Okay. So this here it is. Thing carved, sculptured. Okay. Of idolatrous images. All right. So, hey, like the term says, on the money, in God we trust. Now they want to put inside of you the CHIP. Hey, because you're going to trust in that. All right. When it comes down to, they say, hey, you're going to have this injected into you, the electrical rice grain. You're going to say, hey, I got to do what I got to do for my family. All right. And we're going to get the torments and the rewards of you receiving that. Okay. Because, hey, majority of everybody on the earth they're going to take it. All right. They are going to take it, except the elect. The elect is not going to take it. That's written. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be an incision. The point is right here: carved, sculptured, graven work. Okay. They're going to put this a tag inside of you. All right. It's pretty much an incision. So that's the Greek word charagma. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak. No, I read that already, Salakia. And he, verse 16, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. You know, I didn't get the root word of that. Let me see the root word. Look at that, a stake, a pale or stake. Wow, something that look at this. Here's a point. Strong's definition says here, to sharpen to a point, which means a syringe, you know what I'm saying, to put that inside of you. Okay. Receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and it is his number is 666. Okay, so we know who's going to implement this, man. The human counterpart of Satan, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. Okay, the hammer of the earth, right? The Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, and this is only something that the wicked would do, man. Okay, and we know who the wicked is from Malachi 1:4. All right, who else owns all the money in the earth? All right, who have all the resources? What nation of people have all the resources to the earth? All right, the top bankers, central bankers. All right, your Rockefellers, Rothschilds, and whatnot. All right, what nation of people are those, man? Edomites. All right, so hey, they're the hammer of the earth, and they're going to make sure they want to, and they have a God complex. Who else painted their images in God and the Son of God? All right, who you people ignorantly call God and Jesus, man? His name is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, you know, so let's go back to that definition market. See, the last part was very good, where it says referring to various aspects of economics, market, place where you buy and sell. All right. So now let's go to because he imitates Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, man, who you people ignorantly call God and Jesus. Okay, let's go to Revelation. If you take that mark, because hey, we know 2/3 of our people are going to take it. So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, who don't want to adhere to the commandments and law, statutes, and statutes and commandments of the Lord, man. They really they love the system of Egypt, and Egypt is another buzzword for America. Let's get this real quick. Isaiah 30. I gotta feed my kid. I gotta do what I gotta do. Here it is. Woe, which means destruction, to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. All right. So they see FEMA, Army on the side. Yeah, come in here and get your charagma. They're gonna go. Hey, just like in New Orleans during when those levees broke during those hurricanes, man. Jake was begging for FEMA on top of the roofs, man. Running to Egypt. They wasn't calling on Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man. Nor the Holy Spirit, the Rakakadash. No. Take counsel, but not of me. And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. See? That they may add sin to sin. That walk down to that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked of my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and trust in the shadow of Egypt. All right, so these people trust, and America is another Egypt is another buzzword for America, man. All right. 'Cause hey, and like it says in Revelation 11 and 8, spiritual Egypt and spiritual Sodom. So we know what place that is. You can't tell me that all the scriptures talk about every kingdom that's been under the sun and America is not going to be in there. No way, man. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. And hey, I'm hearing a lot of accounts of where people have taken that serpent sauce from the C-19, and they have a lot of regrets, man, and they're shameful that they took it. Okay, and having all kind of body ailments and whatnot, right? And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. All right. So hey, man, let's go back to Revelation 14. I'm hitting 9 and 11. And the third angel, 14:9, I'm going to go to 11, right? And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, okay, which is, just you all in spirit with the Western philosophy, man. All right. You're all about LGBT, You're like, hey, man, let people do what they do. You're down with adultery. You're down with everything that's contrary to the scriptures, man. Just like these Babylonians, aka Americans, all right? Saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of Yahweh. Okay, that's why we're on the highways and byways telling our peoples to stop, get out of the spirit of Babylon, man, and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, and to repent, so that you can be exempt from the wrath. All right, but hey, it's the Lord's story. The Lord already have the elect chosen and picked from the beginnings of the world. Okay, which is poured out without mixture. All right, so you getting straight, no chaser. Into the cup of his indignation, which means righteous anger, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, so we're going to see, Lord willing, I'm of the number where I'm exempt from this. We're going to see you people being tormented, man. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast, and that his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. Okay. And here's the reward for the patience of the saints, man. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. All right. So that's the elect, man. All right. The elect is not going to take that chip, man. Let's go Revelation 15 and 1. And this is going into the elect now. All right, because it's a award, man. You got two different kind of awards. You got the reward for trusting in Satan. Okay, the human counterpart of Satan is Esau Edom, self-proclaimed white man. You trust in everything that he say. Put this chip inside of you so that you can live. Okay, that's pseudo salvation, pretty much. Verse 15 and 1, Revelation. And I saw another sign in the heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. Okay, and that's Lord willing, us in a chariot, man. What you people ignorantly call UFOs, what you people laugh at, Sky Daddy and all that. Okay. So, hey, man, he who laugh best, man. Okay. And them that, here's the point, that had gotten the victory over the beast. All right. And over his image and over his mark, over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh. All right. Because we sang that new song, man. All right, we turned away from all this wickedness, man. Let's get this Revelation 19 and 20 real quick. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles. All right, and yeah, and Esau is the top of that false prophet, man, starting with the Vatican, Rome, man. All right, and all these churches are in bed with them, man. Starting with that 501c3, saying that you could take the charagma, you know, the false prophet that wrought miracles. And how does he do his miracles? Through technology, witchcraft. Let's get the definition of miracles. Look at that. Mark, token, a sign. Huh. See that? It's technology. So here it is. You can just sit there and just be, everybody love this new iPhone 13, 14, Apple this and that, loving all the technology. You just all engulfed into that stuff, man. Wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that were. Hey, it's funny too that the presidential motorcade, that Cadillac, is named the Beast, man. Look it up. All right, the presidential motorcade for Babylon, man, the Beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. And that's going to be America, man, aka Mystery Babylon. All right, when those missiles fly, those nuclear missiles fly, and the lasers from those chariots, man. And the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat there upon the horse, which proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh. All right, so let's go to this last precept real quick here in Ezekiel 9:4. You got two different marks, okay? Here you have Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, said unto him, go through the midst of the city. And this is talking about that angel, okay? Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, which mean the people, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry. And that's what we're doing. But let's see what this mark mean. The Wah, okay? Desire, mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. Plain, okay? The elect. Upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And America is full of abominations, man. They're fully contrary to the scriptures, man. Although they make you put your hand on it at court, the president put his hand on it and swearing in. They know how powerful the Bible is, man, and how it could trick people. Okay. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye despair, neither have pity. All right. And that's going on now, man. Our people are being destroyed, man. I call this the 6 o'clock news scripture right here, man. Because every time, especially here in Chicago, man, this is all you hear. And here's the point right here. Verse 6, slay utterly old and young. That old lady, she never bothered nobody. All she did was just go to church. Young. Oh, that little innocent baby had nothing, and hey, man, that's how the Lord judgment go. All right, that's why we walk fearfully, fearing Yahweh Shai, man, because we know we ain't exempt from this, man. All right, both maids and little children and women, but come near not any man upon whom the mark, which is that the mark of exemption, okay, and begin at my sanctuary, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. All right. So yeah, man, that word market went heavy into buying and selling, man. And you people are going to bow down to it, man. All right. Some going to get away, but hey, if you get away from the mark, the charagma, hey, the Lord got missiles waiting for you. Okay. You're not going to escape the wrath of the Lord, man. You have to, first and foremost, be chosen from the foundations of the earth. Okay. And, if not, man, you just going to play your role in the movie, man. Get ate up by a missile, and be marked for judgment. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash, Shalom.